Let's talk about it. Y'all want to talk about it? What happened?
It's on the rundown.
What happened?
I mean,
Huh?
Brett Favre would like to,
What happened?
bring back that defamation suit against Shannon Sharpe again.
Hmm.
Apparently. I mean, I'm not going to say a damn thing about it because I don't want to get.
You don't want to get in trouble?
Yeah.
I mean, is Shannon Sharpe's name too big for you to mention it?
Well, no. I mean,
What's
it's
you
not
scared
Shannon
of?
Sharpe I'm worried about. I'm worried about Brett Favre.
Favre.
I mean, everybody will get it. Pat McAfee.
Did they already dismiss the case the first time that Brett Favre tried this?
Yeah, of course. But,
Right.
never give up.
What? So he
is he
Shannon
just trying to
Sharpe
get money out of
exposed
it?
himself? Like
I don't
what?
know.
What happened?
I don't
He's
know.
trying to pay off that debt he got with Mississippi.
I was just going to say, isn't that just justifying basically what Shannon Sharpe said?
You would think, but again, I like my truck. I don't want to lose it, so I'm going to go ahead and.
Man, you ain't gonna miss that truck.
You're not
with
going to get
Shannon
sued.
Sharpe, or
Brett Favre don't care about you.
Okay, hold on
you
a
don't.
second. If I say the wrong thing, next thing you know,
What's the
he's-
wrong thing?
He's doing a Wrangler commercial in the back of my truck.
dang.
That's a
By the
problem.
way, you getting sued by
Like
Brett Favre
a
might be one of
rock.
the best things for your career.
I don't think that it would be.
You blow up. You would blow up. Jonas Knox of the Two Pros and a
get
Cup of
way
Joe
more
show,
relevance.
gets sued
Yeah,
by
they'd be like,
Brett
hey,
Favre.
Yeah, remember that guy on radio got sued by Brett Favre?
I don't
Straight
need
clout.
relevance. I get my relevance every 2 hours Saturdays here on FSR.
So what
2
did
to 4
Shannon Sharpe
Eastern
say
time.
again? What did he say?
I don't know. He was just critical of Brett
I'd be
Favre.
paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
paraphrase.
said he was. He said he was taking money from people in need in Mississippi.
Okay, he said that on while he was still at Fox, right?
I don't know. Did he?
I believe he was
Think
still
so.
at Fox.
He was still at Fox. This,
Yeah.
this is a little bit old.
Yeah, it's old.
Which it begs the question: if you're Brett Favre, why bring this back up again?
Right.
Why not just let this?
But you
thing
do know
die?
they're running a special on TNT on like dirt bags, and one of the episodes was on him.
Oh, does he qualify?
Yeah, I guess so. They did a whole episode on him.
What?
Wait, what?
They
Wait,
did a whole
What is it
episode.
called? What is it called?
Hey, look, and this is how I know.
Dirt
I
Bags?
seen it because
Volume 3?
it came on right after an
Lee?
NBA game. It came on after an NBA game. So if you kept
Wait,
it on,
hold on a second. Why does it have to come on after an NBA game?
exactly. I don't know. It was on TNT
What's that
though.
supposed to mean?
Yeah.
What's
I
that
mean,
supposed to mean?
They wanted
kidding.
some viewership.
Are you calling NBA players dirtbags, LaVar?
No, I was telling you when I saw it. This is how I
that
saw
audience that's watching.
it. It wasn't too long ago. They have a series on. I believe it's TNT.
It's called Dirtbags.
I mean, everybody that they was doing specials on were dirtbags. I mean, they were just essing on the people they
Next
did the
week
specials
on
on.
Scumbags.
Yes, basically. Basically. That might be why he's bringing it back up. I mean, they was talking so bad about him on the show. There was not one person that spoke
Then
highly
sue the
of him.
show.
Yeah,
Why
I
they
mean, I
suing
don't.
Shannon Sharpe?
I mean, because I guess there's more relevance. I guess.
Can I throw out, just some speculation?
What?
All right, just throwing it out there. Do you think maybe there's a little bit of resentment towards
His success?
that second Super Bowl that Brett Favre should have won had they not lost to Shannon Sharpe and the Denver Broncos when they were playing in San Diego? And maybe there's some of that going on. Maybe there's a little issue there, possibly.
that Elway outdid him.
Well, and Shannon Sharpe was a part of that team, and so maybe
I don't know, man. I kind of like
that.
LaVar's theory.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm telling you, they flared it back up.
hey, Lee, would you mind just double checking the TV guide? I know you have the latest copy in the studio there. LaVar says there was a show that would come on after NBA games, and it would chronicle scumbags. Could you see what the name of that show was? It was.
Out of bounds.
Oh, okay. So not dirtbags. That had a
I
better
mean,
ring
that's
to
it sounds the same.
It does sound good though, right after a basketball game.
it. Right.
That fits, doesn't it?
Season 2, Episode 5, Brett Favre, Out of Bounds. The show's called Rich and Shameless.
Oh,
Brett Favre, a Maverick quarterback who knew no limits on the field, is now embroiled in a welfare fund scandal that threatens to tarnish his legacy and reputation.
Well, listen.
This film explores how Favre's fame, money, and privilege may have taken him out of bounds.
Yes, and I did watch this, and this was on
I
TNT.
watched it too. They
Yeah.
were smashing him, weren't they?
Yeah.
They didn't say one nice thing about him.
Sorry, Lee. I know he's your guy. Sorry about that.
Thanks. Yeah. It was all about, the politics and the governor and congressman.
Man, they was basically saying he had everybody in his pocket. You're going to give me this money. We're going to give you this money. We're going to use it for this. We're going to use it for this. That they were crushing him. So maybe that's what it is, because that was recent. Like, that was not too long ago, right? How long ago? Like maybe a month or so ago?
It was during this
basketball season.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. They played it right after the game. That's how I know. It just happened to pop on. I was like, oh, Brett Favre. Like, let me watch.
May 23rd.
There you go. I was like, Brett Favre. I was like, dang. Then I sat up. I perked up. It was like, dang.
You surprised Brett Favre doesn't have like a podcast or isn't doing more like that?
He was doing episodes with Whitlock.
Well, he was doing Sirius XM.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing episodes with Whitlock
Whittle
too.
used to have him on one day a week.
I mean, I would imagine he'd be great. He's got great stories. He's a good storyteller. Like, I'm just surprised he doesn't, do more than that. He was doing stuff with Whitlock. No kidding.
Yeah, he was. Like, literally going to Tennessee, sitting in studio or whatever with Whitlock.
Has Whitlock had Stephen A. Smith on as a guest recently?
I don't think that's happened.
No.
Although that would be a very, very well watched episode.
He calls him Stephen A. Myth. It's so dumb.
I would love to see them debate. That would have been more interesting than the presidential one that we just watched.
That feels like that would not be a debate. That would be Stephen A. Smith swinging on him.
Would it?
Yeah, like that.
Dang.
They do not like each other at all.
What would that look like? A celebrity death match
I don't
between
know.
them two? Who you think will win?
I don't know. Good question. Well,
Who do you think? Who you got, Q?
Whitlock's a former football
or
player.
Smith?
He's a former football player.
But
Whitlock, because he's a former football player.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Where do you play? Ball
He battled in the
State?
trenches,
He's
man.
but didn't y'all
He battled in
see?
the trenches.
He was a lineman, but he's way former though.
What do you mean?
Like he's just way former. But I'll say this: did y'all see the one time? It was like been a few years now when Stephen A. Smith was working out with his trainer and was punching the the mitts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't look impressive. It did not look impressive.
It didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
It did not. I don't want anybody to mix up and think that I said it
Are
did.
you trying to convince me that I should go with Stephen A. Smith or Myth,
I don't
whatever you guys are calling
know.
him?
I don't know. I think it's a
I
hard
already
one to
cast my
call.
vote.
Yeah, you're going with Whitlock. I mean, I don't know who would win. See, if Stephen
I
A.
think Whitlock
could,
would be the clear favorite.
if Stephen A. could wear him down like how Muhammad Ali did George Foreman,
Oh, good comp.
you know what I mean? Like rope-a-dope him.
Yeah.
If he could rope-a-dope,
You're really breaking this down.
yeah. Because I think it would be an awesome matchup. Yeah, and the trash talk would be like the press conferences leading up to the fight would be epic. I think they should do it. I'll be the promoter. 2 pros and a cup of Joe. We will promote the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like
Can
that.
we call the action?
Yeah, I think we should.
Just ringside
action. I think we should.
Blow-by-blow coverage. Who would be on the undercard?
Hard big whiff by Smith.
Yeah, we'd have to put
3.
together. You got to have an undercard, and you got to have some appealing names on the undercard.
Lee versus a bottle of Jack on the undercard.
Oh God, I got Lee by a mile. Damn. Damn.
What?
I was going to say something horrible, but I probably would have been over the line if I said it.
Yeah. Well, we'll let you chew on that for a little bit. Is what we'll do.
Yeah.